So you messed with my job, now I'm messing with your job. How about that? Sounds pretty even to you? You lied and said you didn't get your food so you don't have to pay for it.
Hey everyone, Chris here for Real Rideshare Stories. If you're new to the channel and you're looking for different things within the rideshare industry, whether it's updates to what's going on, news, tips and tricks for passengers and drivers, or what actually happens on Real Rideshare rides, start now by hitting that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to check the description below for other helpful information and tips. So today I got a really crazy video for you, and it is a video that's been making the rounds on Reddit, and you may have seen it already, but I'm going to be doing a reaction video and also educating on why you always need to document every single delivery, every single rideshare ride, every single Instacart order. Whatever you are doing in the gig economy, you need to document everything. Don't let the apps do it. Don't think that everything is going to be okay. You need to cover yourself, because something like this could happen, where what this video shows is a DoorDash delivery driver who was claimed that they never delivered the food by this CVS manager. The driver decided to say, enough is enough. Go back and confront this CVS manager and record it on video. Now, I would never say go back and confront the person that did it, but in this case, it's good that this person did, because it gives that CVS manager instant karma for trying to scam the driver out of money and the restaurant out of their money as well. So this is a great video example of when something like that happens. And again, this driver just wanted to go back and try to get that so they could get paid for the work that they did. And then it wouldn't count against them towards future issues where they could get deactivated from, especially if they're trying to make money out there. Now, this video is from Reddit. Link is in the description below, so if you want to check this out, then you can, or join in the discussion on Reddit, you can, all that good stuff. Now, I'm going to be using this video and using it under fair use for educational purposes, again, to document everything that you do when it comes to these apps, because you don't want to have some issue where somebody claims something false against you and you don't have any proof to back it up. So you want to make sure you take your pictures, video, whatever it is on anything, whether it's rideshare, whether it's delivery, whether it's shopping, doesn't matter. All right, let's get to the video. All right, again, this is the video. It says CVS manager in Garner, North Carolina, confronted by her DoorDash delivery person for falsely reporting her food never arrived. All right, let's get going.
Hey, excuse me. I was just wondering why you said that your food never got delivered when I handed it to you. So you did a... Oh yeah, it definitely does, and it's that's fraud. And now I might get charged for it. It says that you reported that I never delivered your food to you.
I didn't report that.
Well, according to my...
I'm with a customer right now.
Okay, that's fine. But I was saying it's fraud and stealing. I'm sorry, but you know, when I'm getting in trouble for my job. But go ahead. I apologize, ma'am.
So right here, one thing. Probably should have gotten the officer involved at this point, just saying to make sure. Because if you're the driver and you're coming in and saying this and recording, and yeah, this person is committing a pretty much fraud at that point by saying you never got the food. Maybe at that point you could have done something. So maybe in future reference, if you see a police officer right there, maybe get them involved. But I don't know. Either way, I just thought that was really crazy timing when this all happened and there's an officer standing right there checking out.
Yeah, so I got a text message from DoorDash saying that you...
Okay, but why did you have the nerve to come in my job talking to me when I was with another customer?
Why do you have the nerve to call up and say you never had the food or delivered when you damn know that you did? And now you're screwing with another driver and also the restaurant that you ordered from.
Because you had the nerve to report your food as never being received, so I can get in trouble and have to pay for it or lose my job.
Good job,
I
driver.
did not report nothing. If you have a problem, you need to contact DoorDash instead of coming in my job.
Well, don't report it as being...
Okay, well, like I said, you need to go.
So you're saying you got your food?
You need to leave me alone. That's what I'm saying.
You saying you got your
Call the
food?
police.
That's
And
fine.
if
You
you're
can talk
recording
to...
me, I'm going to call the police. So please leave
That's
my
fine.
job.
Just,
Please.
I just need you to say that you got your food.
I need you to leave my job.
You can call the police. We can talk about fraud and all
I
that.
don't care what we can.
Yeah, again, now they're talking about the police, what, a minute after the officer just left the building? Oh, talk about timing.
Talk about, lady, you're in my job of business. Leave me alone. Period.
Yo, listen. You're screwing with a driver who's trying to make money. You're screwing with a restaurant who's trying to make money. Screw you.
Who's your manager?
I'm a manager.
You don't got another boss?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, CVS is hiring thieves here, huh? I just want you to admit that you got your food so I don't lose my job. I deliver food to you and then you sit there and tell my work I never dropped the food off?
And then she goes
Huh?
and does something
Yes.
else.
I delivered it here to her. So hopefully they have cameras, but she's trying to say I never dropped her food off.
Oh, that's another true thing too. Yeah, they have the cameras there. So this particular driver, I don't know. Again, this is about a day ago. So if you would have gone in and maybe gone there today or something and talked to the manager or the store owner at this point, or even elevated up the chain, you might be able to get that footage and say, look, that's what's happening. But who knows if that's the case, if you can even do that, because usually you need to have some sort of warrant or something when it comes down to being able to access that footage. But that is a true fact right there. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for you to admit that you took your food and I'll leave you
I'm
alone.
waiting for you to get the fuck out of my face. That's what I'm waiting for you to do. Like, you making me act the food at work and it's not even that serious. Just
It
leave
is
me
that
alone.
serious. It's fraud. It's stealing. You stole and now you're trying to make me get in trouble for it.
Oh, it's not that serious. Okay. Well, if somebody takes a pack of gum from the store, is that not serious as well? Yeah, it's a pack of gum, 79 cents, but it's still stealing. It's still theft. It's still lying. It's fraud. And you're scamming the system.
Why don't you get back on DoorDash and tell them you got your food then? It's because you didn't want to pay for the crazy big meal that you
You
purchased?
talking about crazy big
Steak, shrimp, chicken meal? You forget about what you just ate?
out of my face. Are you still here talking shit to me? Leave me alone. Record that.
Okay.
Record that.
And
You
I'm
have a
gonna-
problem?
I'm gonna
Record
send it
that.
to
Leave
corporate.
me alone.
I just want you to admit
I
that
just want
you
you to
stole.
leave me alone.
And then, hey, I don't care what you think about the masks. Whether you're for them, whether you're against them, that's not the point. What the point is, if you're going to wear a mask, she's not even wearing a mask. I could see her mouth. She's breathing heavily. So if you, again, I'm not getting into the politics of it or anything like that, but like, you just look ridiculous.
I want you to admit that
I
you
just want you
stole.
to leave me alone.
Wait, isn't this also a violation of maybe North Carolina? Could be fined. Just watch out.
Well, it's not going to happen because you're messing up my job now.
I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone.
Oh, you don't care
You're
that-
at my word. The business.
Oh, good.
You're still talking.
So you messed with my job. Now I'm messing with your job. How about that? Sounds pretty even to you? You lied and said you didn't get your food so you don't have to pay for it. You lied so you didn't have to pay for your food. And now you're trying to get me in trouble with my job.
Wow. See, now, like I said, I don't condone going back and confronting everybody that may be pulling this type of scam and all this crap, but it is good to see every once in a while. Hopefully they'll get called out. Hopefully this person will either come to an understanding and say, oh, you know what? Yeah, I actually did get the food or whatever it is. and maybe it can be water under the bridge, but by this point, it might not be.
You should be really ashamed of yourself that you would do
should
something like
leave
that.
me the fuck alone. I'm not ashamed of myself, so it doesn't matter what you say.
So you just don't care about
leave me
stealing?
alone.
So stealing doesn't make you feel ashamed? Stealing doesn't make you feel ashamed at all. You're just totally content with stealing. Awesome. CVS should really know what kind of employees they have. You probably steal from here too.
Okay, I wouldn't have a job if I did. So leave me alone. You're the one sitting up here talking to me about my job. And if I was still for my job, I wouldn't have a job. So why are you still in my face?
Because I'm waiting for you to admit that you're stealing. Because you're stealing. You're trying to take money.
I'm not even trying to go back and forth with her, but she's still in my face, in my place of work, still yelling at me. Do DoorDash know you're doing this? I'm
going to send them this video. I'm recording everything.
Do you have permission to record me?
Oh, I don't need permission. It's public place. North Carolina state law, only one person has to approve of the recording, and that one person can be me. Very aware of the laws. Well, that's okay, because I'm going to send this to corporate and let them know.
I don't care what you send it to.
Good.
Out my face.
Good.
I really want to try her face.
Good. I hope you enjoyed your food. Hope it filled you up and is energizing you for your shift, even though you didn't pay for it because you wanted to lie and say you never received your food.
So yes, that is a very crazy confrontation of a scam that happens all way too often, especially when it comes to food delivery. You think you're just going to say, oh, I never got the food, but sometimes karma will come back and bite you. Not only that, this is blowing up all over Reddit and other areas. So you're probably going to get called out pretty soon. And who knows, maybe this is something that this could go to CVS. This could go to DoorDash. Either way, if there's any updates or anything, I will try to update you on this. And also for the driver who made this video, who went back to confront this particular person. If you want to share your story, by all means, get a hold of me. Email's in the link in the description below. I invite you on, share your story, what happened. If you have any more evidence, like pictures or anything. But either way, for all drivers out there, delivery drivers, for Instacart shoppers, especially when you are delivering food, whenever you have it, make sure you are posting pictures and taking not posting, don't post them, but at least take pictures to have. So if you need to post them, you can to these companies. And that way, make sure you have the correct address in there so it shows, yes, this was delivered to them. If you have dash camera, it's great to have that recording and rolling, especially you taking the food out, the groceries out, and then coming back with nothing, saying, well, I delivered it. You can see plain as day, I took food out, I didn't bring anything back, and I went on to the next. And that way, it's just going to give you more proof that you need. Also, when you're doing rideshare, huge reason to have a dash cam because you're recording every single thing that's going on. But yes, I will recommend having a dash camera, even if you're not doing rideshare. You want to have that for a number of reasons. The biggest reason being is if you get into an accident and something happens, it's on record and you know what happened and can prove that it was somebody else's fault if that's the case. If it's your fault, well, unfortunately, it's going to catch you doing it either way. But it's also good to have everything there so it's going to cover your ass because, again, you're taking the food out, you're not bringing it back. You're taking the groceries out, you're not bringing them back. You're taking passengers, you're asking them their name to verify everything. You're telling what's going on through the eyes of the lens and the microphone that's there. So highly recommend that. Now, if you haven't commented along with this already, comment below with your thoughts on this particular video or just anything else that you may have that you've run into, whether it's somebody trying to scam you out of money, out of a delivery, whatever it is, comment below, let us know. All right, that's the end of the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you'll be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Also, make sure to check the description below for other helpful information and tips. And as always, never drink and drive. Always tip your drivers, your delivery drivers, and your shoppers. And we'll see you next time.